The Biden campaign says now it will no longer feed questions to the media after a radio host in Philly is out of a job after she asked the president questions that his campaign sent to her.
The questions were sent to me for approval. I approved them.
Okay, so the White House sent the questions to you ahead of the interview?
Yes.
Okay.
I got several questions, 8 of them, and the 4 that were chosen were the ones that I approved.
Joe Concha is a Fox News contributor. Joe joins me now. Do you believe they will actually stop feeding questions to the media, Joe? And if so, are they only stopping because they got caught?
Oh, Todd, absolutely no shot. They will continue to do this. This has been going on since the beginning of this presidency in January 2021. I mean, we all remember those note cards, right? Telling the president exactly which reporters to call on. There are literally photos of them. We all remember Joe Biden sharing over and over again. He basically said the quiet part out loud, that he had a list of reporters to call on and then would proceed to follow those instructions to a T. And we definitely remember when Biden would excuse himself from the rare moments he actually took questions by saying, quote, "I'm going to get in trouble if I take any more questions," unquote. And this particular radio interview, Joe Biden said he was proud to be, quote, the first black woman to serve with a black president. So even when the questions are provided to him, he still can't do the job. And another, by the way, radio host, now we're at 2 radio hosts, have come forward to confirm the questions had been provided to them. How many others had questions provided to them, and how many followed that lead? That's the thing here. I have a feeling the answer is too many. And again, this is the president of the United States who simply can't take questions about his record on inflation, economy, trade, energy independence, crime, foreign policy, immigration, go down the list. He can't defend his record because he needs to know what questions are provided to him, and he still can't answer those questions, Todd. This is nuts. This cannot go on anymore.
But, Joe, I'm glad you mentioned note cards, because it's not just questions on those note cards. New images showing how President Biden's event staffers guide him behind the scenes during events, the large print notes telling the president how to enter and exit a room and instructing him how to walk to a podium. Look, this Axios piece certainly is damning, but why is it just coming out now after the debate when, Joe, you and I and everybody here at Fox has been raising these questions for 3.5 years, some of us even longer?
Precisely. What a shock, right? We talked about this years ago while every other outlet ignored it. This is such a bad look for Biden and his team when his team is desperately trying to show that he's not up for the job now. You know, he could do it. Oh, he could do it now. But can he do it through the year 2028 at age 86? Imagine what the version of this president will look and sound like for 4 years if he's reelected. And what this simply underscores, and I'll leave it here, Todd, that his team simply does not trust him to do the basic things a 4-year-old can do outside of a teleprompter. Stand here, exit here, eat your vegetables. That's where we're at this point as a country. So sleep tight, everybody. There's your commander-in-chief being told literally where to enter and exit a room. It's just a whole bowl of wrong at this point.
And I wonder if he has note cards for the nuclear codes. That's equally concerning.
Oh, no.
Joe Concha, thank you very much. Big week. Happy Monday to you, sir.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.